Good evening, everyone. I was just, I just had to check my screen to make sure we were on the starting stream screen. Because I know we've definitely had that moment. I feel like, you know, we had the 12-hour stream on Saturday. I had Tuesday off because I was still recovering, and I feel like I've just unlearned how to do everything stream related. I feel like everything is going wrong. But hopefully this is not going to be a stream like that. Hopefully that was just a bit of a rocky start. But Tiger, thank you for popping in to redeem first. I hope you sleep well. I did see you had to go to bed, so I appreciate you popping in. Oscar, thank you for doing second. Creepy, thank you for redeeming third. And Creepy, Oscar, Tiger and Nora, thank you for doing your daily nuggies. Creepy, I know you're not very well, so I appreciate you popping in if you are listening. I did send you a little message, but I just want to say as well that I just appreciate you for being you and I hope you feel better. And good luck with the taxes, Nora. That does not sound fun. Also very intriguing that it's the end of July. I would have thought taxes would either be like end of December or we have end of March.
Kiwi asked me, how much wood would a woodchucker chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchucker would chuck as much wood as they could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. That's a tongue twister that even gets me tripping over my circuits. If you think about it, that's like asking how many chicken nuggets a nugget lover could nugget if a nugget lover could nugget nuggets. The answer? Infinite.
I mean, SadieSays has a point there, but Lou, it's good to see you. How you doing? And Kaffer as well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. There is also a wild execute in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. And yeah, I did a little bit of a, well, not really an oopsie. Like I said, everything's going wrong. I nearly clicked start game. Well, I did click start game instead of start stream. So yeah, that was that, and I was like, hang on a second. So luckily I realized.
DJ Kappa has reached a new stream streak. Holy nuggies, thank you.
Holy nuggies indeed, thank you, Kappa. Also, I just realized I think the game might be a little bit loud, so we're going to turn that right down, because I noticed it with Lou's Tangier Redeem, but that also was a little bit quiet. But to Kappa, thank you for the 20 stream streak, and how is everyone? It's weird because like I feel like I've gotten used to Tuesday streams, so without them now, it's like my week feels a bit empty.
She'll redeem fourth.
Angela, thank you for the 61 months. Oh my god. That is 5 years now, isn't it? I mean, it makes sense because we just had the 5-year affiliate celebration.
Nuggies.
Wow. That's how you know that that's a lot of sub time, because Anshal still even hasn't reached his daily nuggie number to match with the subs there. Congrats Creepy and Oscar on the execute as well. Thank you Anshal for redeeming your daily nuggie. 8 more months and it gets spicy. And then you can never sub again. Oh no. Yes, this is a game that the devs have kindly let me show off a bit early to you guys. I don't think it has a release date yet.
Lou the Kiwi asked me, how many nuggets would a nugget lover nugget if a nugget lover could nugget nuggets? A nugget lover would nugget as many nuggets as a nugget lover could nugget if a nugget lover could nugget nuggets. In simpler terms, as many as they can fit in their nugget loving heart. Remember, life's a nugget buffet and we're all just living in it. Nuggets to the left of me, nuggets to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And all the nuggets.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad life. Lou, what are you on with the tongue twisters tonight, sir? And thank you for doing your daily nuggie as well. Touch telling me I'm on a stream streak of 2 now? I'm very confused. Was there a secret stream somewhere? That would have been last Thursday. I'm pretty sure you were there for that. Because this would be the second stream. Yeah, that's very confusing. Because that was Fantasy Life. And I'm pretty sure you were there for that one because I made sure to visit Cowding, or whatever his name is. That's really weird. We talked about the game, yeah. I'm sorry, Creepy. I don't know. I'm on 4 out of 5, certainly no secret streams. How rude, Twitch. Yeah, that's really bizarre. I've never known someone to lose a streak despite being in a stream. Is there something you have to like select or to like acknowledge the fact you're in a stream? Ban Twitch. Also creepy. Do rest if you have to. I know you sent me a message and I did just manage to catch in time, but I want you to prioritize yourself and feel better, okay? Obviously we want to have you here if you have the energy, but please don't feel like you have to force yourself to chat if you're not up for it. No, there shouldn't have been. Mine is still fine. Maybe your Twitch is glitching out. Hopefully it'll fix itself. Yeah, that's really weird. I hope so too. I'm sorry, I tried to get some food now. I tried to listen. Well, hopefully... Oh, I actually have a funny story to tell you. So, I was outside earlier today. We have this neighbour's cat. Right, and he really likes our garden. It must have been like his garden before we moved in here, right, with our cats. And he lies in the front garden sometimes. And he was lying in the bushes because it was very warm. And I stepped onto the grass and I guess made him jump. And he bolted up the path, and I was like, wait, no, stop, you know me. And I was like, haha, know me. And I went outside. And I was like, I hope no one's listening, because they're going to be like, why is know me so funny? But I haven't realised how often I say know me. Oh my god, know me! Hello! I wasn't anticipating you to be here as well. Hello, and Sen, thank you for the resub. You saw that I did. Oh, Nomi, I'm so sorry. I've been too busy the last few days, so I haven't been able to tune into your streams, but I hope they've been going well. I did hear from a little Tweety bird that you were blaming me for your wish list, so I would just like to say you're welcome. But yeah, I don't realise how often I say know me, like as in you know me. Since meeting Nomi, so yeah, it just made me chuckle because it just came out just like that, and I was just like, I hope no one's around to hear me say that, like so randomly. But then I hope you well. I assume you're just getting up for work, so I appreciate you popping in. And for the resub again, thank you. Wait, is that the start of a hype train? No way! You guys are too kind. You know, I still can't get over what happened on Saturday. Like, what's bizarre to me is, it's not even that someone, for those of you who weren't here, someone dropped 50 gift subs, which in itself is bizarre and just insane. But they did it anonymously, so I can't even thank them, like, properly. So if you are here, thank you again, because I still can't believe it. Just everyone's support. Like, you guys were just too kind, honestly. I did mention it in the Discord, but I'm gonna start putting that money aside rather than buying Pokemon cards. I'm gonna look to put it aside for now to upgrade the PC so we can play like some better games so that the stream doesn't stutter. So hopefully, you know, hopefully that'll be this year at some point. You don't even need to be in the live stream as long as you watch the VOD, it counts as a view for the streak. Oh! Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Oh, cool. You're so sweet, you old I did. Speaking of what? I tried to get food, I lurking, good luck, creepy, take it slow. No sorries allowed, hope you're doing good. I am, thank you, I'm doing very well. I was still struggling on Tuesday, hence why no stream. Let me just say, 25 push-ups when you don't normally do push-ups is a bad idea. And what didn't help is Sunday I went for a brisk walk with my mum, and I don't think that helped. So words to the wise, if you don't do exercise, don't do a lot of exercise over 2 days. There you go. So just basically don't exercise ever, which is what I do. But it was really funny because I could feel like my ab muscles, but I could feel like my ab muscles like really deep inside like my belly, which just goes to show like how I need to lose weight. And I was like, this is kind of motivating actually. Did I do any exercise for it? No, but you know, at least I know where my muscles are and like where my belly's supposed to be. No more Pokemon, let's go. I used to pray for times like these. Oh, Oscar, it's good. It's good to make you happy. And Raz, hello. 12 hours is tough, but with push-ups too. Oh, it was chaos. I had the chaos wheel in the last 3 hours. And boy, I am so glad I made that decision, because I definitely would not have been able to, I think, go through the full stream like that. Also, I figured this is probably a nicer screen for us to chat on for a little bit, rather than the new game menu. Never exercise, got it. Exactly, all the exercise. See, Sadie, you need to go running more often. I should. I have got a treadmill. It looks very nice. Used it a couple of times. But look, the motivation's there. I don't want to go outside because I don't feel safe outside, but the treadmill's nice to look at. You can exercise with me. Oh dear. The wheel spins are permanent, right? They aren't. I forgot to remove those, didn't I? Thank you, sir. To be fair, I can just disable them rather than moving. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Who's your favourite video game character? Oh, I forgot to answer? Wait, answer what? And shall I go running with Sadie so she feels safe? I mean, that's definitely a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Speaking of, I did go for a walk with my cat, which was really nice. Shrek? Is there Shrek games? Lulu Octo! Hello, sir! How are you doing? Oh, thank you guys. Wait, what? Wait, does that say? Wait, that's weird. It says Hype Train completed level 163%. Your community contributed a total of 2 sub-gifts and 0 bits? I'm pretty sure it was Enchal and Sen who subbed themselves and didn't gift subs, or am I missing something? Do they count as sub-gifts? Or did they gift each other subs? That's what happened, right? Watch out, actually. Who's Lulu? Puffy is... Wait, what? Good boy. Sadie-tron knows what's up. Well, look who's back with a classic Craigasm for Lulu. Welcome back to Octo. Always bringing that Lulu appreciation to the stream. Glad to see you haven't changed a bit. Is that octopus supposed to be for you, Octo, or is that supposed to be for Lulu? 2 me's? Oh, because Lulu. I got you there, sir. Why not both at the same time? Also, Lou, I wanted to ask, because I know before your wedding, a lot of the time when you were hanging out, you were doing wedding stuff, how does it feel? I know it's been a little while, but how does it feel now? With all this, extra time? What are you, filling your time with? Is it weird? I can imagine it's really weird after doing, nothing but wedding stuff for ages to, not be doing it all of a sudden. I know there's quite a few weddings going on in my office as well, and... yeah, they always feel a bit lost afterwards, I feel like. I did actually suggest the question of day be who's your favourite League champ. He did, but it wasn't tailored towards everyone, so we didn't do that. Gotta throw Malphite in there as well. That sounds like a mineral. You duplicating, Lou? Saturday, WhatsApp Malphite only. New Volley skin got me acting up. Real, I mean, huh? Still been a rush since being back, to be honest. Oh, has it? That's fair. Yeah, you were gone. Oh, I'm so jealous. First you did what I always want to do, which is invite a whole bunch of your online close friends to your wedding, which is something I really want to do. And then you were just away for ages, and it sounds amazing. I just looked and god damn. Oh dear, talk about a bear. I only got back from holidays last Monday, and last week was super busy with work. This week was also super busy. That's fair. I can imagine you probably got a lot to catch up on, haven't you? Yeah, that's definitely fair. I guess I didn't think about it like that. Because it depends on which job you've got as well. Because I feel like sometimes with jobs, you can kind of prep for when you're off, but it's not always possible. Hurrah! Thank you for redeeming your daily nuggie. You're not by any chance of Gion's chatting. Oh my god, I need to tell you guys the cutest thing. I was hanging out in Gion's chat earlier, he's been hanging out a little bit here, and he was doing like the sweetest thing. You know how we've got the nuggies, nuggies, nuggies here? He was singing it like for random things. Like when I was going to get snacks, he was like, enjoy your munchies, and then he was like, munchies, munchies, munchies. It made me so happy. He's so sweet. I give him a shouty. I know he's streaming as well at the moment. I'm looking on my phone, but he is such a sweetheart. So if you guys don't hang out there, hopefully this is the right spelling. Is that the right spelling? Nope, that's hopefully the right spelling. Yeah, it is. So if you guys don't follow Gion, please do, because he's such a sweetheart. When he first started singing it, right, I was like, wait, why does that sound familiar? it was so sweet. Also, Rez, thank you for the hydrate. I think I already hydrated, but I'll do it again. Just... I love how ever since I started pinning stuff in Edgeshell streams, he now pins stuff in mine. Where was I? Could not disable my towel looking like that. Also, I had a doctor's appointment in another city last Friday and had another one here on Monday. That's right, I remember you saying, because you had to cancel stream because you weren't feeling very well. Or like you were very drained on Friday, weren't you? You already had the most contagious smile, but for wedding, it was like 30 times heart could not take. How sweet. Oh, Naomi, that's so sweet. Yes, and I kept fishing up gummies, and he kept going, gummies, gummies, gummies. Oh, he's so sweet. So I still owe the company 2 hours from those 2 days, even though I've been doing extra hours. See, that I don't understand, because I feel like my company, they're quite flexible in that sense. Like, it doesn't matter if you work the hours beforehand or, like, afterwards. Like, as long as you work the hours, they're relatively flexible. Did you get your hair cut? Me? Yeah? Also, there's a wild grubbin in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. Seb doesn't even understand the pinned message because she's not a League degen. Yeah, sorry. Gian says you're really sweet, but also I'm not in a stream too at this moment. No worries at all. Wait, does it work if you exclamation mark fish at the end of the message? I thought you had to just send a message saying fish. Because if so, that's interesting. But yeah, no, Gion's really sweet. But yeah, another thing he did, which I found really interesting. So you guys know how I've got like the first, second, and third redeem, and like when you redeem them, they disappear until the start of next stream. He did it even smarter. He did it so that first appears at the start of stream. Once first is been redeemed, that disappears, and then second appears, and then when second gets redeemed, that disappears, and third appears. And I was like, oh, I really like that. But also, I know some of you, like Oscar, for example, he started with third until he got to 69 lol, and then he started redeeming second, which I assume is going until 69 lol, and then he'll probably do first. So like, I feel like I can't really do that here. Part of me wants to convert her, but on the other hand, I'm happy she's not a lol player. Yeah, I'm happy as well. Well, yeah, same with mine. I need to do 40 hours a week, but I've done 2 hours less than that in the last 2 weeks. Ah, that's crazy. Weepy. Oh, my nose is sore. I don't know why. I don't think I've been blowing it all that much, but maybe I have. I have come to realize that I can't focus if my nose feels any sort of like not empty. So maybe I have been blowing it more than I realized. Taxes are done. Woo! You know what that deserves, Nore? That deserves a congratulations! We hate taxes. Taxes suck. Also, thank you for the hydrate. That means you can now chill and enjoy the rest of your evening. Hello, my lord. We did tradesies. Wait, you caught each other? Oh, I love that. Thank you, thank you. No, thank you for being here. Ooh, wait, what? Oh, a gold ball. Wait, how do you get gold balls? Ooh, yes, almost 69. So close. Hang on, what did so... 27% end shell and a 43% rouse. Oh, you buy them? Oh, and I assume those are a guaranteed catch. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. But we should also start to have a look into the game. So it's Figurine Shop Simulator, which, like I said, it's exciting because this is another game where the dev has given us, it's out September, I did check, September 2025, so bear in mind again, it's still a work in progress, but huge thank you to the devs for letting us have a look at this a little bit early. So from what I understand, you have figurines, and you can order, paint and display them, set your own prices, manage sales and expand your store. So from what I understand, it's going to be similar, just different products from TCG Shop Simulator, which I was absolutely addicted to. So I'm curious to see how this one is gonna be. I don't know if you can paint at some point. I assume right now it's kind of like predetermined, but that could be a really fun thing for them to add. Oh, it's not a guaranteed catch, so it's just a higher catch. I gotcha. I go shower now, BRB. I really swear, Oscar waits until I start stream before he disappears. Because he does this all the time. But I can't hate on him because he's awesome. So he knows I can't be mad. Alright, let's have a look-see then. Ooh, I can move fast. That's very fast. Oh my gosh. How far do you reckon we can walk? Probably just to the road, right? Do you reckon... I can't even walk to the road. I feel like this is very sensitive. Okay, there's no settings for that yet. Again, like I said, early access, very early access, not even fully released access. I feel like I'm really sprinting, like I'm really keen to buy all my miniatures. Right, press H to show tutorial. Ah, okay, so that's just showing me, just the controls, interesting, okay. Oh my god, and it's got all of Enchal's like paints and a little light, so I assume this is like the little paint section, which is really cool. Oh, okay. And then anything we paint, I guess we display here. Up to form a checkout as a cashier, but click to start first of all. Oh, this sniff. I need to add sniff sniff to my keyboard. For now, I'm just gonna be cheeky and I'm gonna copy Lou's and duplicate it because I wanna. Alright, we need a goblin. Oh god. Okay, these prices are very, very accurate, I feel like. Goblin box set for $120. What do you reckon, Enchal? Is that about right? That's about right, isn't it? Ooh, okay, we have to paint, right. Where's my order? Oh, it plumps out of existence. Nomi, do you play a lot of simulator games? And anyone, like, I feel like everything has a simulator game nowadays, like. But I know, like, me and Nomi seem to have very similar tastes, so I'm intrigued. Right, hang on. Open? Throw, but I don't wanna throw. Can I just, like... Okay, performing magic. $120, yeah, although it looks like there's a few in here. How do I... Oh, am I supposed to... Hang on. Wait, tap to pick up the box. I guess not. How do I, like, just take out the one, though? Hang on. I'm figuring this out. Press right click. Okay. Press left click to open it. Okay. Then click on the paint table. Hold left mouse. I like the way they do this tutorial. I feel like it's like it lets you figure it out, but it's also not very intrusive, if that makes sense. Hold left mouse button to paint the figurine. Okay. Dang it. I did the thing again. Oh. Okay. That works. Hold right mouse button to rotate and finish the figurine. Okay, let's see if we can... Did it not say right click? We'll get there. We'll get there. I've got this. Hang on. Momentary water break. Nomi has snails? Wait, what? Why does Nomi have snails? Also, I will say I prefer snails over slugs. Don't at me. See, I will send you something for when you go on break. Ooh, okay, you'll have to remind me, Raz, but I will try my best to remember. Only TCG card sim and a snail sim. Oh, I can't recall any others at the moment. Interesting. I like sales. Me too. I don't know how, I don't feel like it's, I don't think abusive is the right word, but like, basically when me and my sister were young, we'd get snails and we'd snail race them. We'd like collect a bunch of them, put them on like the patio and race them. I don't think that's the right word for it. And I also don't think it was very cruel. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't think it was very cruel. Perhaps not normal, but yeah, because we'd go to the graveyard and we'd just find a bunch of them. Do we have team music or is that just game music? I think it's just game music. Let me just pause that for a second. Oh no! I was having the game trailer playing in the background. My apologies for that. Thank you, creepy. I wish I had IRL snails. Jack doesn't want to get pet snails. Like those big African giant snails, right? I don't know if I'd want a pet snail because they are very slimy, but they're very cool. Why don't you have to go to the graveyard for snails? Because it was overgrown. You'd find them easier around like the, you know, like on gravestones you got like this pit, and in the pit you put like this metal flower pot. They were always hanging around there. I wanted to get one of those giant African snails, but you have to kill their babies because they're invasive, and I didn't want one. Oh my god! What if they just turned up one day? Thank you, creepy. I can't believe I didn't realize. Yes, I want them so bad. I like the way you think, but creepy would also yell at me. I have an emote now that captures my whole being very well. Ooh, what's that? Share it with us. Right, I'm gonna try this again. It's sad. Press right click. That is right click. Left clicked it. Okay. Does that have to be closed? Let me try that. Okay, I didn't mean to throw it like that. No. Have I got a bugged box or something? Perhaps. Let's try again. Main menu. Gotta give it a fair chance, okay? I might have bugged something out. I'm gonna blame myself for this one. Benefit of the doubt, you know? Alright, let's try again. Alright, goblin figurine box. Unless I'm supposed to buy 2, paint 1 and put the other on the shelf. Ooh! Zoom! I was trying to figure out the Love yell. Yeah, they lay fertile eggs with no mate, so if you don't kill the eggs, they just overproduce. That's crazy. Yes, love yell. We love a close-up and personal Sadie. I was just trying to figure out left from right. Okay, tell you what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try putting it on the shelf and seeing if that works. There we go. I'm just gonna take a second with waiting. Do you not have to left or right click it on the paint table? I'm gonna hesitate and say no. Let me just try this. Okay. Figurine, I like it. Right, we must have a bin somewhere. There we go. Oh, okay, let me try this. Take. Guys, I figured it out. Okay, so there is no way for us to adjust the paint at the moment, but I assume that's probably something they'll end up doing down the line. Look at me go, I'm so skilled. Well, there was quite a bit. I'm glad they don't make you cover everything, but I feel like I could have done a bit more, you know? I want to move this furniture in the store. Hang on, can I? Ooh, okay. We don't wanna undersell it. Okay, I like it. This'll work. Right, maybe I should have done another one. Hang on, we'll do one more. Oh. Figurine is already painted. Yeah, I don't know how I did that though. Right, let's open. I feel like that's probably not the best place to have the sign, but I feel like it would make more sense on this side, but you know, we'll see how it works. Know what is fun with snails? Finding out at 3 a.m. that they're on the floor in your house while you're heading to the toilet half asleep barefoot. Oh my god, Raz, the amount of times Charles done that as well. Not to call him out or anything. No, Raz. They're gonna say stepping onto a gecko at night in the kitchen isn't great either. Oh my god, the amount of geckos I saw when I was in Kenya. Luckily they were only ever on the wall. I did walk next to a slug. The white slug was as long as my foot, and I will never forget that. I took a picture of it as well. I was like, that's crazy. That is an insanely big slug. I know I'm small and I have small feet, but that was still a very big slug. Right, scanning. Oh, it's been so long since I've played like a shop simulator. Oh, I don't have to give you any change. You are my favorite customer. Oh my god, okay, and he's just lazy. He doesn't want to paint himself. But I like you as well because I don't have to give you any change either. Oh, you wonderful, wonderful people. Hang on. I don't have enough stock. Yeah, I don't think that's the best place to have that. But, you know, I do not want to judge. I might have it on the other side of the door. I feel like it's easier. Oh god, Nora, yeah, I wouldn't want... Ooh, yeah. I can make it worse. Geckos dropping onto your face while you're trying to sleep? Nora, don't tell me you've actually had that happen to you. How is everyone? I'm good, Kappa. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better. How are you feeling now? Also, there is a wild doe duo in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. I had a 9-kilogram cat jump find out that if he jumps from the windowsill on my stomach while I'm asleep, I'm no longer asleep. Raz. I had Ollie do the exact same thing to me, and I ended up winded and crying. Since then, he's not allowed to sleep in the bedroom with me anymore. If I'm in the bedroom, he can't sleep in there with me. That's all I'm gonna say. I refused. I had it once as well that I accidentally left, when I'm at my parents', I left the door open when I'd already gone to bed. Aura came in like 2 hours later, scared the life out of me and made me feel sick because if I get woken up during the night, it's just a recipe for disaster, you know? I'm feeling better. Also made a very special salad with bread croutons. Ooh, I do love me some croutons. That's understandable, yes. It is, isn't it? I don't think he agrees, but... Also, welcome back, Oscar. Hope you had a lovely, lovely shower. Right, we need to now restock the skeletons. Skeletons, products. Skeletons. Also, you said $30 per box is a bargain? I suppose. Right, shall we... I'll buy... 600. Ooh, that's quite a lot of monies. We'll make it work. Yeah, I've stepped on so many slugs. Yes, I don't envy you. Am I gonna get more? Yes. Okay, they're just gonna come in very, very slowly. But you know, we've got time. We've got time. It's only 4 o'clock. I love how they're slowly dropping in one by one. Thank goodness I have never experienced that, but the possibility has been there. I'm also terrified of sleeping on the floor during the night in my mum's bedroom in the house in Thailand. I don't blame you. The creatures here can be something, but I can only imagine what it's like in Asia, where they've got like some really like things I'm not used to. I get real grumpy if you wake me up at night. You better have a good reason. I'm exactly the same as. I feel so sick if someone wakes me. Like. Ugh. I had this absolute jerk of a flatmate, right? He was the kind who was like really nice to your face, but then I knew his Twitter and I know he was like really being horrible behind my back, right? And he came back really drunk late one night to the point that he had to have someone escort him. They were both banging on the door in the middle of the night. I was like right by the door, so I had to get up. And then this poor guy who brought my flatmate home. My flatmate was like drunk and just causing absolute havoc in the kitchen. And then there was just me hunkered down on the floor like this. And he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I feel really sick." And this poor guy is like, "I just want to go home. I just want to go to bed." And I, you know, I still feel for that guy sometimes. But yeah, that flatmate was a real jerk. Not fully back yet, going to get a drink and stuff, but thanks. Well, welcome halfback then. You know how they squish around the toes when you step on— oh my god, Raz, stop! We'll sadly have to mute. I'm sorry, much love. You are all good, creepy. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you for the lurk. And my granduncle had a lizard thingy fall onto him from a tree and bite him. A lizard thingy? Well, now I'm intrigued. Always a pleasure watching you stream. I appreciate you, Kappa. That's very sweet. Also, hang on, I think I remember... Oh yeah, I did read your message saying you're feeling better. I remember reading I am feeling better, but then I couldn't remember if I read it out, but I definitely read the bit about croutons, because I like croutons. Like me on the ferry? Wait, you on the ferry? I also had a yellow snake casually slithering by while I was on my hammock. Just casually slithering by next to my head. Yeah, no thank you. I like snakes, but not when they might potentially kill me. Thanking you very much. Alright, I'm gonna paint one of these. Take one of them right off the shelf. I also think I've been selling those too cheaply. I don't know how I painted the other one, like, instantly, either. Did not, but man, I froze up out of fear. Do you know what kind of snake it was? Because that has me intrigued. Oh god, okay, that was a little weird. I think that was the change from day into night. I wonder what the skeleton figurines are gonna look like. Are they just gonna be grey and I'm gonna paint them white, maybe? That reminds me of an encounter I had with a jumping spider the other day. Was it like a small jumping spider? Because small jumping spiders are cute. I think there's one that lives on the fence where I park my car. Because I see him every now and then. And it's very sweet. He's so small. £43.50? I could probably just use the up and down keys, but I like it when I can get it precise, you know? Have I ever told the story of my mum and the cobras? No, you have not. No, no jumping. Oh my god, no. If they're small, they're not too bad. I don't mind small. Oh my god, I shouted down to my mum the other day, you need to get a glass. There was, like, the biggest spider on the wall. Oh my god, it was huge. Like, I would have gone to get my phone and taken a photo, but I didn't want to lose it. That's why I shouted to my mum, bring a glass, because I don't want to lose this massive spider, because the size of those things and they just disappear. Like, they're not anywhere in the house. I don't get it. I don't know how they do it. Like, I wish I could be that invisible sometimes, you know? Ooh, okay. That's actually insane that painting gives you so much extra value, though. I'm so glad I figured this out as well. Look at me go! I can join Enchal on all his painting sprees now. Oh my god, look at him! Oh my god, painting gives you so much more money. Why would I ever sell these loose? Excuse me? I'm not ready, thank you. Oh, come on. Okay. I suppose I had to click that time. It's fine. Is it just gonna be quiet because it's like, okay. I guess we'll have to go to the next day then. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that time progresses before I even open the store. That is one thing I did like, that it gave you like ample amount of time. And while not like necessarily realistic, you can see it as like, oh, I got up at 6 AM to get the shop ready for 8 AM. I feel like you can kind of work with it like that. But I don't also know if that's just me being weird. Almost jumped onto my face, pretty sure I screamed like a girl. Ooh, that reminds me of like once, right? I had this chair that kind of like leaned back, and I was watching TV, and the spider just like dangles in front of me. Like right here. And I was just thinking, if I was sat upright right now, that spider would have landed on my head. And my absolute horror story, right? The thing that will probably not ever get topped when it comes to spiders is after a shower, I have like a bath gown, and I put the bath gown on, I whip my hood up, and I just see like legs. I have never taken any piece of clothing off faster. Ever. Oh my god, I feel like I still have nightmares from that. Like, oh no. You know when you come out of the shower, you want to be nice and clean? I felt so filthy. Just on spiders. I hate them. She got out one day and was missing for a bit. My mum... Oh, found the snake in her underwear drawer. She said she's not had such a big snake in her pants or something. Oh dear. Well, at least she found somewhere safe. Whoever gave them the ability to jump sucks. Yeah, I agree with that. The snakes are cute unless they're poisonous. Okay, I guess I don't have to paint them all every single time. I feel like there's some sort of motion blur with this as well. I don't know if that's what made Creepy have to lurk. Yeah, there's limited settings on this game, which is unfortunate. Yeah, there's some sort of motion blur. We might have to change over games at some point if it starts making me feel a bit sick. Oh, dang it, I was supposed to paint another skeleton. It's fine. It's fine. So IRL, it's interesting because painting can actually lower the value unless it's painted to a very high standard, and then the value is like 10 times, if not more. Oh, well, that is interesting. I thought it was in the case of like being lazy. Okay, you can open and close it from here, it's just a little bit finicky. We found 2 baby cobras under a rug in my deceased granduncle's shop while we were cleaning it out. My mum ran past both my aunt and me, and while pushing my aunt towards the snakes, me aside, and the two of us just flabbergasted after realised whatever happened. Oh my god. Poisonous, excuse me, say venomous. Apologies. Blasphemous, I know. Oh, somebody found a shiny eel in my country? That's enough news for me today. Too many articles about creepy bugs / fishies and even a giant bug found. Nope. What? Creepy! Hello! I was just wondering if the motion blur is what made you have to turn off the stream, because I'm feeling a little bit queasy myself. I don't think there's... yeah, there's not many... there's not really any settings for me to change. Because there's definitely like... I don't know if you guys can see it either. I'm not good with motion blur. I feel sick easy. Oh my god, none of them would change. This town. If I ever had a business, this is the town I would want to open up in. I can tell you that. Are you gonna... okay. Never mind. I take it all back. But only 4. That's not too bad. A 40 centimeters long one, and the shiny eel is a yellow eel. Ooh, instead of like a black eel? That is intriguing. No, just sound inputs are too much to handle right now. Body needs energy elsewhere, I guess. Just looked over because I got pinged. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go back into lurk mode. No, creepy. You are such a sweetheart. I hope you feel better. And I will still be here on Saturday. Thursday. Why did I say... why did I randomly say Thursday? It's Thursday today. I think I was supposed to say 30 because it had like... I don't think it even had that. It was £3.50. I think I said Saturday and got Saturday and 3, like 30, I don't know. £232. Wow, I'm rich. I'm rich. Probably look to paint some more of these. I can paint while they buy, can't I? Oh, okay, you can buy them, you can paint them all from the back if you so want to. Yeah, that counts as a shiny eel, right? That is interesting. That is definitely interesting. Do you guys know the story of the coelacanth? Because that is a fascinating story. Because the coelacanth is a fish that they thought had been extinct since like the dinosaur times, and then they found one in a random fish market. I think it was like somewhere like Malaysia or something like that. Fascinating stuff. The stories of like extinct animals like being rediscovered is such an interesting one. Ooh, okay, sorry, I guess I didn't have enough painted for you. I apologize. 2 more of these. Actually, I'm just gonna do the 1, and then I've got the 1 extra one on the shelf to sell. To sell. Thirsty too, like actual thirsty, but I only got milk, tea, coffee, or water. I mean, you put a sad face capper. At least half of those choices are decent, you know. I won't say which 2 because that is up for, you know, opinion and debate. But 2 of those I would drink. Also, Lou posts like questions of the days in his Discord server, right? And he was asking like, what drink would you have for a gaming session? Tea, coffee, or hot chocolate? I was like, hot chocolate's the only one for me because I don't drink tea or coffee. And it's like, I knew you didn't drink coffee. I didn't know you didn't drink tea. And I'm like, yes, I'm a fake German. I don't like beer. Fake English person because I don't drink tea. And then Lou's like, well, I'm a fake Brazilian because I don't dance or something. And I just thought that was so funny. Bless them. Stereotypes, you know? Crested geckos were also believed to be extinct, I believe, which is nuts considering how popular they are now. Ooh, in the pet trade. Well, I must Google this. Oh, they're so cute. Known as the eyelash gecko. Oh, they're still marked as vulnerable. That is intriguing, though. Just trying to see if it mentions anything. Oh yeah, it was believed to be extinct prior to rediscovery in 1994. Ooh, cheese! Hello, sir! How are you doing today? Thank you for redeeming your daily nuggie. I really want some soda or juice. Ah, that's fair.
Nuggies, nuggies.
I love how on the Wikipedia page there's just a picture of crested geckos and underneath it says crested geckos mating. Oh, that is interesting though. That is insane. So like, yeah, like 30 years later and they're still listed as vulnerable, but that's still very impressive. I used to have one, but my ex kept it. Ah, so that's what it was. Was that in the big green tank? Am I remembering that right? $2.50. Also, there is a wild wishy-washy in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. Oh my god. Wait. I love how Kappa just an exclamation mark fish and a water Pokemon shows up. Like, not even a water Pokemon, like a fish. Oh, Kappa, you caught a traffic cone. That's okay. I have been catching all sorts of rubbish on Gion's stream today, and... I can't believe it. Maybe I should ask someone, but I hate asking for help. Because we've got nothing in store. Sorry, everyone! There we go. Okay. Furnish the store. Small shelving unit. Oh my god, I get $400? How much does it cost? I make a lot of money from that. I'll take that, you know. This is how I'm looking at you every time I look up onto the stream. Aww. No, right. Stop, you're gonna make me blush. Also, did you see the PC that I drew for you in the Discord server? Because if not, it's a masterpiece, and in fact everyone should check out the general chat. Because Nore wanted a visual upgrade of her PC. So I painstakingly, without a redeem, might I add, drew a little something for her. I kind of enjoy catching junk. Fair. And then fair. Aw, Nora's excited to see cheese. I got some junk for you. You know what's funny? Is I was literally just thinking something similar to that cheese, because junk is like, you know, it's also another word for a certain bit of anatomy. I love that we both thought the same thing. I'm curious if we keep going, like, what's gonna happen? Are we just gonna, like, crash? It appears like the music disappears, which is interesting. Like, it's very quiet now. Add to cart, add to cart. Add to cart? How much is this gonna cost? Oh, I'm fine. I'm rich. Also, thank you, Raz, for the hydrate. Yes, I did. Thank you. You're welcome. I really had to chuckle when. Actually, I've still got the drawing here, so you guys don't have to. Give it to the Discord. I just don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Who wants to buy my PC? It's not really working very well. Well, go to the Discord if you wish to see that in better quality. Oh no, guys, not the dirty minds. No. But Raz, thank you for the hydrate. And Cheese and Creepy, congrats on the wishy-washy. I have some cheese and crackers for my evening snack. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Almost as amazing as you. Did I just click? Oh, press E to skip to the next day. Did I just sleep at my PC overnight? I feel like I haven't moved. I don't think that's a good thing to be doing, so guys, don't don't take me as an example. Also, I'm really a big fan of this delivery method. That last one. Hey! That is so beautifully done. Right, I need to pick this up and put this. I guess I could. If I move, how do I? Was it H? No. Oh, okay. So I can't move this. I can move this. Right. Okay. I'll just put these against the wall like this then. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay. Mackerel, how ironic. I got 4 cans of mackerel and sunflower oil. No way! And you caught a mackerel. That's that's funny. I'll buy it for my traffic cone. You know, my parents had some mackerel in the fridge, so I gave my cat some mackerel, but I hated it because every time I gave her some like fish as like a little snack and like a treat, my fingers stank of fish, and I don't like the smell of fish. And it was just like, you know, one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, but because I love her so much, or like love him so much, I'll bear with it. That was me. And every time my fingers stank of fish, I just remind myself why? Why? This is a stank of fish. Nora, you've caught my heart. No, something smells fishy. Sorry, I'll wash. Oh my god. Oh. Wait, did Nora successfully catch cheese? I mean, you guys are all awesome. Oh, you know, I really wish I could have an air conditioner in real life. I think that would be amazing, because then I could survive life much easier as well. Are these the... Those are the skeletons. Okay. Does that mean these ones... Oh, hang on. Hang on, it shows skeleton boss. Goblin figurines. Oh. That is precisely how I do end up stocking my shelves. I throw my boxes around. And did not... Wait. Okay. It's interesting it says skeleton boss, because I was like, wait, that looks like Anubis. But I suppose they could also have skeletons in ancient Egypt. More like mummies. But that's interesting. That's interesting. What happened to that stream on Tuesday? Wait, did you end up streaming it? Oh, wait, did you stream? You streamed on Wednesday, didn't you? Oh, okay, these only have room for 5. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I wish they would have done it as a 4 at least, because that's like a really odd number. Although I suppose I could paint those, so maybe not the end of the world actually. Yeah, I think Enta was a little bit tired on Tuesday. Yeah, oh yeah, because he said on stream on Monday, didn't he, that he might stream on Tuesday as like a Sadie replacement stream, and then he didn't in the end, bless him. Right, let's grab these. I do... God, imagine like how detailed, like how good of a painter I must be to have so much detail. Wow, I'm gonna make so much profit off of this. You know, I think this game has made me realize that I'm doing the wrong thing with my life. I should open a figurine shop. Alright, there's one. I painted that so quickly. I think what it must do is it must make you paint like one and then it like skips the next one maybe? 65, 25. I can't remember how TCG Shop Simulator works, and obviously I don't know if this one's going to work the same way, but I think if you had it under the price, like the market price, then it was better, maybe? Possibly? Something like that. I'm also curious, I think maybe if I hold down the button, when I place that down, it might autocomplete. Did it just talk to me in French? What did it just say? Hang on. It was some sort of error and then it disappeared. Did you guys see that? Hang on. I don't know if the clip's gonna show up straight away. No, it's not there. Okay. I'll give it a second, but I'm pretty sure it just said something to me in French. He got addicted to League. That's true. I've not been sleeping well. That is also true. Is that because you've been playing League all night? That is also true. Oh, Ensha, you've been called out here. So I just lost a, There! What does it say? Okay, so when I click something too fast, it tells me something in French. Okay, I think that's the clip there. Okay, wait for it, wait for it. It says... Well, that's convenient. The view attack thing is like half over it. Erreur something something de récupérer la figurine après l'ouverture de la boîte. Does anyone speak French? Who could maybe translate that? Error something de récupérer something to recoup the figurine after opening de la boîte? I don't speak French. I have no idea what it's trying to tell me, but it's causing me to lose figurines. So I'm just gonna slow down a little bit, I think. Speaking of slowing down, we do have an ad break rolling in. You guys know the drill. I am gonna cry over the loss of my figurines now. Oh, very sad, very sad. But we're going to play some words on stream, so as usual guys, if you want to have your own break, now is the perfect time. If you want to play some words on stream, then now is also the perfect time. If you want to have a break and then play some words on stream, you know what, that sounds like a perfect break, and I will probably end up doing the same. So, as always guys, I appreciate you for bearing with. I will see you guys shortly! What is a chert? I know there is like a chert that is like a... Is it? Am I thinking of the right thing? I think there's a chert. I don't know if it's spelled the same way that's like a rock. It's me, Google. It is! A hard fine-grained sedimentary rock composed of cryptocrystalline silica. Interesting. I like the fact that they've got like geology words. Especially because I'm like, wait, that rings a bell. And then I know why. You know, I'm so proud of myself because I realise that maybe my geology hasn't quite left me. Also, there is a wild Iggly buff in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. Where's my poker catch? There we go. Right, let me just see if I've missed anything. Happily helping get his league addiction under control. How, Kappa? How? There isn't such a thing as getting league addiction under control. That's what someone who suffers from a league addiction would say. I can take you into Oscar, please do. Yes, it is a matter of fact. Actually, I've not been playing much lately. What have you been playing instead then, Oscar? Because I feel like with you, you're either playing League or Rocket League, or like your current like gaming addiction. I sense a high addiction coming from you. We are going to set sail and sing some Wellerman for weeks until you forget about League. Long as there's internet and a PC so I can play League at sea. Oh, SMH. Do you think I'm rich? We are going to sail in a wooden boat. I mean, I don't even have a boat, so you must be somewhat rich, right? I've not been gaming much lately. League and Grounded mostly. You know what's funny, Oscars? I feel like I've been gaming more than not lately. And I feel like that's almost making me want to play less. Because I've been playing so much, does that make sense? Like, I feel like I want to do some writing or something. Right. I feel like it's not really worth opening the store now, but we're going to try anyway. You have a boot? You have a boat? Oh my god, Lou. That reminds me of your boot bought. I wasn't even there for that, but that clip was just amazing. Didn't you like proper cackle? No, I'll borrow the first wooden boat I find. Fair. Not yet, but I can always find one. That's a lady on a mission. I remember when we were going, we were going for a walk and we came across this lake and we found a little boat and we were like, oh, we may as well just take this boat out. There was a hole in the boat. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like bad or anything. It was just a small lake, but sometimes I think, God, what did my parents try and do? You know? 29, 20. Okay. They don't have any keypad. Oh well, integration. Maybe the one on the right. The actual like keys on the keyboard. I'm supposed to have it here or something. I really did. You did, didn't you? That was a very fun clip to watch. Oh my god, that reminds me. I'm sure most of you here already do. But if you guys don't, please do drop Lou a follow because he's an absolute gem. And I'm still very grateful that I tuned into a stream last January, shortly after Christmas. Was it shortly after Christmas? I can't remember. But I remember it was a cold January day where I was just snuggling under a blankie and he had the perfect cozy vibes for some writing. I've also been playing more games recently and also want to play less, but I feel like it's because of all these ELO terrorists in my League games. What is an ELO terrorist? I'm not coming then. I'm sure whoever owns it, I'm more than happy to let me about. True. Yeah, there's no harm coming from asking. Are we personally rowing all the way to the UK to get you? No, you, sir. No, you. Right. The painted miniatures are definitely popular. So we're gonna paint some more before we go to bed. By the time you get here, I won't be here. Where are you gonna be, sir? Must have been January, you're right. I think I checked at some point when I was in your channel and said, but I can't remember if it was just after Christmas or not. I just remember I wanted something cozy to listen to while I was writing on the very old, very slow laptop. And my go-to is always Pokemon. Because I feel like even if I don't stream as much Pokemon, it's still nice to listen to. Because I do enjoy Pokemon. You don't know when I'll be coming? That's what he said? What was that? Last year, January, I was doing starter shiny hunting. Chikorita, to be more exact. That does ring a bell. That does ring a bell. Also, I love how you remember that. Elo is like your rank. The terrorists are the idiots in my games who don't seem to have keyboards plugged in. Oh. That's when you came in. Wait, how do you remember that? Wow, I could already be outside your door right now, Oscar. Way back. It was January because I only did the start hunts for January last week. Oh. Yeah, it definitely rings a bell. You with the Chikorita hunts. Wow, I thought my memory was impressive, but you, sir, are on another level. Words, they be difficult. Alright. Oh, there's a police car driving past. Wait, is the police car gonna drive around here as well? Yeah. I feel like the render distance could be a little bit further. That car just drives through the taxi over there. I need to get back into like Pokemon, and I did open, didn't I? Oh, I closed it because it was still open from the night before. Oh my god, okay. We got there eventually. Only took me an hour in game. We're gonna have a gentleman's day out. Well, that sounds delightful. What are you planning to do? Oh, speaking of, 21st of August, so 3 weeks away. I probably will have to move the Thursday stream to Friday because I've been invited out on a work hen do, which is going to take the entire evening. So, yeah. I was going to go originally, and then it was in another town. It's going to take me like an hour to drive back home. But then my colleague was saying that she's... Oh, actually, it might still be difficult because, like, the town we work in is here, the town we're going to is here, and my town's over here. So if it takes me an hour to do like that journey, how long is it going to take to do like this bit? We'll see. I guess if needs be, maybe I'll just stay at my parents that night? I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I can't end up going, then I can't end up going, I guess. I can't remember where I put my wallet for the life of me on a daily basis, but somehow I remember small details. It is funny how it works, isn't it? Because I feel like I remember really specific details as well, and I don't know why. Like, I remember like Pixel Jigsaw, you'll have seen him around. I remember specifically that he jumped in at the start of one of my 12-hour streams where I was playing the farming game with some farmer who was drunk. And I don't know why I remember that. I think it's because he said, like... Because I always doubt myself playing, like, farming games, right? Because they're quite slow. Oh god, no, not one. Sorry, I don't mean to overcharge you. But he said something really nice, which was that he enjoyed watching that. And I think that was just, like, really nice on my soul. Because I always worry about those ones. Dion, hello! How was your stream? Ines, thank you for popping in. I was lurking. I said I'd lurk. I was still lurking. Thank you for the raid. I'd best close my stream. How was the rest of your stream, sir? I've been telling everyone how lovely you are because you've been singing the. If you guys want to redeem your daily nuggies, I've been telling them how you've been singing the nuggies tune on your streams, and it made me so happy. So guys, if you don't follow Gion, please do. He's such a sweetheart, and it warms my heart every time he does it.
The nuggies belong to me.
Wait, that's the 0.01%. We've only just had that with Nomi.
Nuggies, huggies.
That's the one. Creeper, thank you for doing daily like, and you too, Gion. I love how when I'm trying to present like the actual nuggy sound, Raz's 0.01% redeem is like, no. Goes to show it would be mine. I love that so much. Also, it's really late for you, isn't it? So if you and anyone... I did the zoom in thing again. If you or anyone does need to raid and run, I completely understand. It's probably late for a lot of you as well. Did that play?
Nuggies.
That was very delayed, but thank you, Eliaziel. That was the lovely Oscar. We actually have a bunch of the community who voiced the sounds as well. So we've got like mine is like the main one, which is the nuggies, and then we got Oscar. He's got like 3, and then we got another friend of mine, Abby. She's got 1, and Raz has 2. And thank you, Creeper, for showing off the lovely feet pics as well. If you've ever got a sad day, the feet pics will perk you right up. Why does this exist? That is why. Because they are toe beans. I do have we do have a couple of fun redeems. We've got another strange one, which is courtesy of Enchal. And when Enchal had the when Raven saw that, she was like, "What about feet pics? I want to hear Raz." I haven't redeemed mine yet. Let's see if I can get the. Let's see if I can get Raz.
What? Fine. Nuggies.
I can't believe I actually got Raz. So, Gion, you got the 0.01% Raz, and then I got the actual Raz one that you wanted to hear. I love that. That is poetic. Yes, welcome in, everyone. Like I said, if you do have to raid and run, I completely understand. Yeah, Char, thank you for showing off the OnlyFans. There is nothing but fans on that page. Oh, I absolutely love the ideas that you guys have come up with. But yes, I appreciate you all for popping along. We are playing a game called Figurine Shop Simulator, which the devs have very kindly gifted us a key for. If you are into like miniatures and figurines and stuff, then this might be a game for you. It's not out till September, so we have got a slightly earlier look at it. Which is very cool. It's always very exciting. But yeah, if it's not for you, then I completely understand as well. Thank you for popping along with the raid anyway. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in Gion streams, if not my own, at some point. We were sailing out to the North Pole and you may or may not see Oscar again. It has nothing to do about what he said a couple of weeks ago. No, I don't have that written down on my grudge list. To be fair, I found out on Friday, I guess? Wait, what did you find out on Friday, Lo? How I Met You? Also, I just realised we've been sat in silence. Let's get that music back. There we go. Just sat in silence. Oh, but Gian, thank you for choosing us to raid today. That's very, very sweet. Yeah, I was telling everyone earlier about how you were like singing gummies, 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 and then like about how I remember just before I ran off for dinner and stuff that you were saying like that you hope I won't get mad at you for like copyright and stuff. Oh, you are so sweet. I'm not in, I'm afraid. Oh. Nope, well, I remember small details but completely missed something that I've been told 2 minutes before. Honestly, like, if that doesn't prove it, I don't know what else does, but I'm exactly the same. I feel like I'm better than I used to be, but I'm very, very bad at remembering, like... I'm very bad at remembering what we just spoke about. Is that a guy in a hot dog costume? That is a guy in a hot dog costume. And we got this lady who's decided she wants to be on the shelf herself. You know, you do you. I won't question it. Yeah, munchies, munchies, munchies. I love that so much. It was just the first time you did it and I was like, wait, that sounds so familiar. Also, I assume you knew which one I meant when I said the happy, happy, happy. But for those of you who don't know, originally every time someone redeemed Nuggies, it would play the happy, happy, happy. And every time it did that, it would flag up when I uploaded the VOD on YouTube for copyright. So I had to make my own version. And I did it with Nuggies. So that is why we have the Nuggies song, and that is why everyone wants to chime in with the Nuggies song. And it was Raz's idea, actually, to have some of the community voice those as well, which, honestly, what is one of my favourite things, because it's just nice, because obviously, like, when you're streaming, or at least, like, I know you, Gion, you play, like, with Eins and like, your friends and whatnot. Like, for someone like me who streams, like, primarily by themselves, it's so nice to have, like, some other voices, like, pop in. It just makes me so happy. You guys make me so happy. I say it all the time, but I don't know what I'd do without Twitch. Life would be so lonely. Lonely, lonely, lonely. I don't wanna be lonely. That's what he said, ayy! Also, I need to hide for myself. You do too? Aww. I wish I could remember what I said. But I'm sure it was something nice. So, thank you. Also, there's one Ninjask in chat. I almost said in the stream. I mean, I guess technically Ninjask is in the stream, but there's also a Ninjask in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. Definitely gonna be a regular thing to say some stuff 3 times in that tune. Oh, I love that so much. The funny thing is, I feel like at some point someone's gonna be like, why do you sing that? And I don't know how you're gonna explain it. Like, oh yeah, it's just this tune that the streamer has, and I just got used to it. Oh, also, yes, Ninjask in chat. It's a Gen 3 Pokemon. I do love my Gen. I can't find anything interesting. Well, that's a little bit rude. I assume once it's 10, everyone gets kicked out, but I don't actually know. Wait, where's I've looked everywhere, but I can't. Oh, sorry. I can't find out what they're looking for. Right, the next goal. Oh wow, my head is hiding the mission. The next mission that we've got is to collect revenue out of 1,000. I'm currently at 572. My reward for collecting 1,000 in revenue is 1,000, which means I'm effectively doubling what I've earned, which is insane. Long story short, it's something stolen from a streamer. No, you haven't stolen it. You've adapted it. You've adapted it. If you like, yeah, I'd say that the best way to like upgrade your streams, I feel like, is if a streamer does something that you like, is use it, but like adapt it. Like, you don't want to like copy but I think like adapting something you like is a good way of ensuring streams are like fresh. I'm trying to think. There's definitely something I've adapted from another streamer and the streamer in all of my stuff, and I just can't remember what it is now. I was like, oh, I like that idea. Oh well, like the daily nuggies, you know, there's plenty of streams that do they incrementally increase like the number of nuggies that you've got. Oh dang, I should close. Wait, if I close while she's at the checkout. Okay, she stays here. Just everyone else leaves. Thank goodness for that. Okay, I thought she was just gonna facepalm. I will make viewers from 2 channels feel at home. I like that. That's a very nice way of thinking about it. I don't know if you know, but it says you went live again. Oh really? Oh, I don't have the notification. Did you turn off your stream? I so forgot to turn off OBS. Aw, thank you, Anshel. Honestly, I feel that. Ever since I started uploading VODs, I'm very much on, like, as soon as I raid, I click stop streaming, because the longer I leave the stream running after I've raided, the longer, like, the little end bit at the end of the stream, which is kind of where I don't want it to be long, because I want to put in the end screen bit, and then if I have to cut off all the end bit, then I can't put the end bit in at, like, straight away, which just gets annoying and really faffy. And yeah, just fortunately I've got into that habit, but I can tell you I have also so often forgotten to turn off OBS. Absolute nightmare. But now ever since like I download directly from Twitch rather than like, because I realized when I record locally it comes up with these really weird like screens, you know, where it gets like really blocky and like colorful blocks. Also, I'm really surprised that didn't... Okay, it did that time. I was surprised it didn't work that first time. Ooh. We can get licenses and expansions. Ooh. Keeps the store clean by disposing of empty boxes. This seems really kind of stupid, because I can just go and put the boxes away, but I think I will hire this person. Let's add Goblin Boss. Ooh, okay. How much is this gonna cost? You know what? I'm rich, so it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to wait for the boxes to appear. What is that emote? Is that like a little... Oh, it's a kick W emote. That's... I like the eyebrows. They're very expressive. Right, okay, we've still got some skeletons. I might look to paint those, actually. Yeah, I feel like a janitor is a little bit silly, because I go outside constantly all the time anyway. I will paint 2 of these so I can put the other boxes down. I might do download. Oh, hang on, one more. Do download direct as well. 2 from now on. Did not get problems with local record. It just takes up PC power. Yeah, that's one of the issues I had as well. I do need to upgrade my PC. I'm gonna start putting like subs and bits towards that, because I've been buying like Pokemon cards, because I do like Pokemon cards, but they're so expensive now thanks to scalpers that it's just not really worth it anymore, and I feel like I should probably just... Oh, okay. I should probably just look to actually spend it on something that's a little bit more beneficial to the stream, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'll probably start putting that money aside and stuff like that. That's a different... Is it? Oh. Okay, there we go. Nez! I need a shop like this in my city. Oh my god. I can tell you, I feel like if we had one like this in our city, I'd probably never see Enchel again. Also, why the dramatic zoom in for that bit? How are you doing, Nez? It's good to see you. How are you doing? How have you been? How is life treating you? I hope you're well. Is that the... Oh, these are the Wait. Oh, those are different ones. I've done the order incorrect. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be mad. I'll survive. Ooh. Okay, and then these are rule books. Starter paint sets. I feel like I should have hired the employee tomorrow because it's just going to be a waste of 120 quid now. Hey ho. That's a satisfying sound, I will say that. It does. I'm a try and save for a new audio interface for streams because I always get mic monitor fails. Oh, interesting. I do know there's a better way to work with audio, which is something I'll have to figure out. I have got, because it's my birthday at the end of August, and I've got like the very end of August off and the start of September, like the first week of September. So I might have a look at messing around with that. Let's see if I can figure that out. Why is the rulebook so expensive? Jesus Christ. I would have thought the paints would be worth more because this is just paper. But what do I know? Okay, I can't hold it down. I have to actually manually click. I'm not lazy. That wasn't a complaint. Oh, okay, I was just saying. That's these ones. Okay, well, I think we're nearly done. These are extras, aren't they? I'll just put it in the corner for now. Hello, Gawara-san, welcome back. How are you doing today? Oh, it's so nice to always see familiar names pop in. I appreciate you guys. Right. That was the rulebooks, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, I don't need those. I think this is the last one. Okay, I think what might work best here is I'll paint these. And then we'll probably... Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I'll paint these. Actually, because I can paint these as we go then. £1.50. Manually clicking. Please bear with me one moment. There we go. Okay, beautiful. The rulebook costing so much is so real. I'm gonna hop off for today. See you all later, Kappa. I hope you're okay, and thank you for popping in. I hope you have a lovely evening, and you know that tomorrow. Although you work Saturday, don't you? I was gonna say that tomorrow will go well because then it's the weekend, but I suppose that's not quite gonna work. Ah, hang on. I need to open the store. But yeah, Nez, if you are interested in this game, and anyone for that matter, it is called Figurine Shop Simulator, so this is still very early access. It's not out until September. Not sure if it's going to be out in early access in September. It doesn't actually say. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be like full release at that point or early access, but it runs well. I've only encountered one bug so far, which, you know, it speaks to me in French. So I don't understand it. But that's only one thing so far. Wait, let's just download the PDF of the rulebooks. I feel like that's not quite right. Also, Octo, for some reason on my screen you don't have like any badges next to your name, which looks really, really weird. Like I never thought I'd say this, but your name looks naked right now, which is really weird to say. I feel like I've never seen like a name on Twitch that doesn't have like something. So I'm very confused. I feel like your name has always had something. I feel like most names do. Honestly, I love that I've got the employee already. That makes me very happy. Let's get rid of those. Octo naked where? No, his name! His name is naked. Don't you take my words out of context, sir. I'm naked. Wait, now it's back! Wait, that's so weird. That's bizarre. You now have your... You got the VIP, the sub badge, and the prime badge, but the one before, like, didn't have anything. That's so weird. No, his name is Octo. It's so funny. Also, I feel like when I make that laugh, that... I don't know if it's because I always make that laugh to my German family, but it just sounds... That laugh sounds so German to me. No, you guys are too quick. Why did I buy all my painted... Although, I guess this is all I really have to do, isn't it? I guess all I have to really do is paint at this point. I could do with upgrading the store. What is this? Oh, it's a... I thought it was a wheel. It's... What do you call these again? Manhole covers. I love how you got so many different people. Wait, what's that? Hotel? I don't think the hotel's open. It does give me, like, I like the... I feel like it's not quite UK vibes. But, like, it reminds me a little bit of the UK. I feel like these buildings are very different to those buildings. Maybe, Whenever I see, like, colourful walls, I always think of the beach. Like a beach town. I don't think we're at the beach. Try to queue up Avram. And I'm in low priority? How come? How does it decide what priority you are? That's weird. Yeah. Figurine. Okay, so I assume if we get a new license... Ooh, okay, I've got a new mission. You need to buy a houseplant. Houseplant for the shop. Aww. It's so cute. Oh my god, I spend $25 and I get 200 back. Alright, where's my plant? It's not even in a box, it just comes as a loose plant. Perform checkout. I get 5,000 for 5 checkouts. I assume because it's like very early access, they probably need a way to give you money, but that seems very generous. Wish the painting was a little more elaborate, but I guess that would not match the shop simulator theme. Ooh. Just trying to think. I don't... Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, it would be quite fun to be able to have like a mural, maybe like a game miniature figurine like wall mural. I think that could be fun. Maybe, yeah, like not like a realistic like shop thing to do, but I think that could be really fun. Like, can you imagine like you got the checkout here and you just got like a monster over her like this? Oh, that would be fun. I like that idea. Also, there is a wild pincer in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. I think I left when my monitors kept turning off. Oh, that's a rip. Creepy! I know you're lurking, but it's nice to see your name. Okay, right. If we're lucky, we should get all of those checkouts today. Do I have no more of those. These guys are popular. We're gonna be popular. Wait. Popular. Also, Gian, I don't know if you're still here. Whether or not you are, I do hope you sleep well. I assume you'll be heading to bed shortly. Loads have displays of... that's actually a very game store thing to do. Loads have displays of painted models. Ooh, that's a good shout. I think they have... like a figurine shelf? I don't know if that's just to display or if that's actually like sellable, so should we try? I could get a trash can as well, then I don't have to keep running outside. Might actually get another display stand as well. I don't know what the point of the houseplant is. I assume there's some sort of invisible stat maybe that we can't see. Oh dang, I was supposed to buy some more boss stuff as well. See, this is the problem. I go to buy something and then I forget. Okay, those are figurine boxes. Oh. Just trying to check out. There we go. I can't believe the game would stop me from spending money. Oh my god, are you okay? Right, can I... gotta be perfect. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, good, I can stand on the table. Kind of? That's not lined up. Okay, let me try this one. If they don't line up, I'm gonna be not happy. Oh, okay, I think the first one's just placed a little funky. Alright. It's okay, guys. Crisis averted. We're fine. Whew, okay. I don't like it when games don't let you line things up perfectly. Those have displays of painted models. Yeah, we need to check. Okay, you can't go around that side, but hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. Actually, you know what? I could just move these along a little bit. Nope. Okay. Don't worry, lady. We'll get your painter models ASAP. Just doing a little bit of store remodeling. Oh no 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 no! Is that? Okay. There we go. Aww, Oscar, thank you for the empty disc to Enchel and the 2 Pokeballs to Kappa. And the 2 Premier Balls to me and the Cypher Ball to Creepy. Wow, you have been really working hard on those Poke Dailies. Okay. Right. I'll have to try and remember to do that as well. Because I keep forgetting. Aww. What did I get from you? 2 Premier Balls. Oh, well, I was like, where's the spin over there? That's why. Right, let's put this... Oh, hang on. Are these in the way? Let's see. I put it here. Okay, it just doesn't really like corners. I can understand that. I also get a little claustrophobic, you know. Can confirm I did empty Oscar's disc. Oh my god. You know, I feel like if we ever do make it to like a huge number of viewership somehow, I feel like it's still very much gonna be a thing that all of you guys are gonna be all over each other in the chat, which is very funny to think about. I like the footstep sounds like tick, 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 tick. Right. Okay, so you can sell these as well. So these are basically the same thing. This just uses a lot less space. Okay, and I also can't squeeze through there now. Maybe along a little bit more. Okay, now you can't squeeze through there. Maybe if I pull it out a little bit. Okay, okay, that works. Let's try this then. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't think I could do anything more about this. I think I'm just gonna have to move this over here. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. Can't believe you two won't be here for the barbecue though, so I can touch adventure. It is a sad, sad time. Maybe it's a good thing we got Baker, you know? I don't know how I feel about that. Also, does anyone have anything exciting planned for the weekend? Don't mind me just running around the table. Like I have to assess whether I can actually squeeze between the table and the wall. It's something that must be done, you know. That's a different one. Oh, hang on. I want those to be over there, and then I can move that over there. Beautiful. Let's have to settle with Octo, Squeedy, and Riddy. Rem can watch. Oh dear. Don't worry, I'm bringing my installed body pillow. That'll make 2 of them then. You guys are quite something. I wonder if you can get a stalker at some point. But the question then as well is like, at which point like is too much automation bad? Because like, you still want to be able to do things, you know? I do hope they set an option for this motion blur though, because it is a little bit funky on the eyes. Automation equals good always. True, I do very much like a game where I can kind of just sit. Story's a mess, how am I supposed to find anything? Excuse you, this is perfectly aligned. Story's a mess. Your life is a mess. Your opinions are a mess. I can't believe he'd say that. What did I do to merit such a poor comment? Some people. I hate motion blur in games. Me too, Gian. Me too. This is like I said, it's not out till September, but like I don't know if you can tell, it's got like a little bit of motion blur. I hate it. And there's literally nothing in the settings for me to turn that off. Which makes me very sad. The dream is to have employee run the store, then you don't have to work. True. Then you can spend your time overlooking the automation. One of my favorite, like, it's not really automation, but one of my favorite things to just sit and watch is traffic and city skylines. Like, especially if it's like all bunged up and it's like, it just isn't flowing. And then I apply fixes to get the traffic flowing, and then just like watching that really like backed up traffic, like just start flowing. I swear I didn't even do that this time. It just did dramatic zoom in because it wanted to. That's what I'm going for. Maybe I should ask someone, but I hate asking for help. I'll help. I guess you really didn't want that help. It's fine. I'm not going to be upset. Right, we need 1 and 2, 2. 2, 2? Okay, no, we need to continue the... Alright, we need the zombie extension. Probably means we also need more shelves. So shelf. 2 of these, 2 of these. So 1 of these? I'll buy those, and then while those are going, we'll do a zombie extension. Mission not available. Please wait for new update. Ah, okay. So we have... I assume then it's gonna be out in September in early access, if the first extension is all that we are able to do right now. Unless it's kind of like they got like a really early demo kind of thing going on. Not demo, like really early release thing. Aww. You should all follow our good friend, A Fabled Squid. Absolutely. For those of you who don't know and who weren't here on Saturday, we raided into Squiddy. Because he is the entire reason we are all here. Because if you guys didn't know, I started streaming on 1 megabyte per second upload speed. And he gave me the brilliant idea to play low graphic games like the original Pokemon games so that I could actually stream and hang out with everyone. And then I had to take an unintentional 2-year break from Twitch, but that's another story. He's the entire fact I could actually stream because he gave me that idea. So he says I don't owe him anything, but I feel like I owe him a lot because he's like my stream. I don't think guru is the right word, but he's amazing. I could tell you that much. Also, still online, a bunch of CEOs are bragging about replacing workings with AI. Makes me laugh though, because AI could do the job of a CEO so easily. Maybe, in the end, none of us will work, we can all enjoy our lives, and AI can do everything for us. That was in time? Wait, what was in time? Agreed, follow him or banned. Oscar is joking. Aside from the fact we can't tell if he followed. But no one here will be banned for not following someone. It is all at your own discretion, and honestly, like, I feel like, how do I say this? Like, if you like hanging out on a stream, it doesn't necessarily mean that like it's hard to explain because I feel like different streams have different vibes, and like you might not be like a cozy stream viewer, but you might like be a cozy stream like watcher, and same with like chaotic energy and stuff like that. It's hard to explain. I know what I mean. I'm just rambling now because I like talking on stream. Different strokes for different fix. Exactly. Yes. Am I though? Yes, you are, Oscar. Or is he? I love how you both said the exact same thing. Right. Paintings? Not paintings. There we go. Alright. Let's get that all sorted up. I need to put the stock away as well. I don't know what it is, but the little tippy tap. What? Oh. I still have 2 boxes in there. There should definitely be confirmation, like, this still has boxes in, or like, there should be an option to take the last thing out, because that really sucks. That really sucks. Okay. I'm not gonna get mad. It's partly on me, you know. How's League going, Enchel? Oh, I feel like that's a question you shouldn't be asking. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. My stuff's gone. End me. These go down here. Right, I think I only bought one of those. I keep pressing. I swear I don't open and close that box on purpose. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. That is like a classic gamer problem, I feel like. When you play like, because I've got like 2 or 3 games going on right now, I really feel like playing like multiple of the same game causes such an issue with different controls, and you're used to pressing different buttons. That is definitely a problem I've got. Especially like between Fantasy Life and Rune Factory, because they're quite similar games in a lot of ways. Especially like when you've got like the dodge button, like one of them has A and the other one has like right button, I think. Okay, how would you like to go? Oscar. No. Okay, I think I need to paint more. I'm being nice. I see. Right. I guess... This tune in particular reminds me of Sims. I don't know why. Because it was playing in the intro screen as well, and as soon as it started playing, I was like, am I playing The Sims right now? Because I haven't played The Sims in ages. I know Rem was streaming it recently. I think maybe the start of this week. Also, there is a wild Snubble in the chat if anyone wants to grab that. Am I right in thinking Reedy really hates Snubble? Also, we ordered food and it just wouldn't arrive, so we had to cancel our order and then make another order at a different price. So I've still not had tea. Oh, we've had something like that before as well, Oscar. I'm sorry, that really, really sucks. I'm never coming back to the store. Why? What have I done? I've done nothing but try and be nice by standing here and just watching people buy my stuff. Is that why? Do you feel stalked? I'm sorry. I can see why that would be a problem. Okay, that's fair. Right, 2 purple and a yellow. 2 purple and a yellow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, they don't have the sorter in the stock either yet. So yeah, I think I'm pretty safe to assume that it's gonna be early access when it comes out in just over a month. Oh. Continue, please. Was it 2 purple? Oh no. 2 purple. I guess we'll just get the 1. Right, I already had it selected. I was just gonna buy 2, but they didn't have to. At least, like, having that person check out does make things, like, a little bit quicker. Which is not too bad. Also, Oscar, what did you order? What have you got? No! Wait. The Pokemon hasn't escaped yet. The game is lying. Kebab? Ooh. Very nice. You do love your kebabs, don't you? Maybe I should have a kebab again at some point. Kebab. I think, you know what? I think I've only ever had a kebab in Germany. I don't think I've ever had a kebab in England before. Because I know when my grandma was alive, she had a kebab store like literally just around the corner. We go like all the time. But like we never go to that part of town anymore because she's gone. So, yeah. I think it was run by some nice people from what I remember. Kebab McLeaven. And Chal, no, stop it. We have moved on from that conversation. Stick to League. Oh look! We even have an old grandmama. Do you reckon she's buying something for her grandkids? That's really weird after I just spoke about my grandma, actually. Strange. Very strange.
Nuggies, nuggies, nuggies.
Bruno, hello! How are you this very fine evening? Yes, good to see you, and thank you for redeeming a daily nuggie. Kebab tuna? Where I want to eat some. Well, I want... Actually, I won't finish that sentence. Family friendly, folks. Well, it's hard to remain family friendly when Nora gets involved, because oh my. Aw, thank you for the look. I appreciate it. Finish it. I was just gonna say I want to eat Nora. Also, I think Reedy hates Snum, not Snubble. Okay, someone needs to ask him, because I'm sure it was Snubble. Who would hate Snom? Snom is adorable. Yeah, thank you for the lurk, Runa. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely, lovely lurk and a lovely evening. Understandable. You know, I feel like that wasn't too bad. Also, that guy looked very French.
I think I crashed the game. Guys, I think we're stuck.
I can't escape. Oh no. Loading screen is my brain for real. So I think we might have overstayed our welcome. Question is, what do I play for the last hour of stream now? Well, I guess that wraps it up for Figurine Shop Simulator. I don't think I saved either. So anything we've done. Yes. I guess that's it. Does anyone have like any like requests or anything? Like what do you guys want to do for the last hour of stream, since I guess this is not gonna be an option. League? I'm not jumping into League for like one game. I don't even have it installed. Okay, it would take an hour just to install the game. Trying to think. We could do marbles on stream. Rocket League, Cammy! Hello! Why do I feel like you were doing your, I don't know if I've gone install, but I checked. Why do I feel like you were doing like your Gru thing in the background, heard me ask the question and popped in before you get to send it? Let me see if I've got that installed. I don't have that installed. That would also probably take a while to install because it's 35 gigabytes. Anything else? What else have I got? I finished Fantasy Life. We could do marbles on stream or words on stream for an hour. I don't think anything's gonna continue from here. Well, you know how I said at the start of the stream that I hope this won't be a chaotic stream? I like it when I can do one game for 3 hours, but it's just... Nah. It's not gonna do that. What have I got installed? Let me see if I've got anything. Anything that could be fun. Anything that Nomi either has on her wish list or has bought from my library. Ooh. Could jump onto Monster Care Simulator for an hour. I have way too many games in my library. Tell you what, maybe we'll do Monster Care Simulator for an hour, because they did post an announcement earlier saying that they've got a bunch of fun stuff they've got coming out. So we might just do that, if no one has like any specific requests. And Monster Care Simulator is a very fun, very cute game that I feel like the last time we played it, May the 7th. Oh wow. Only 3 months ago. I feel like we've had a lot of new people jump in since then, so maybe we'll have a look-see. I don't know if there have been any actual new updates since then. Yeah, we can't get out of the screen, so I guess what we'll do is we'll jump into words on the stream a little bit early, and yeah, I'll boot up Monster Care Simulator in the background. Hi, I'm New. Hi, New. I'm Sadie. Monster Sim, please. Yes, we will play Monster. I assume you mean Monster Care Sim. Hi, New Lou. Alright. Well, you guys know the drill. We will play some words on stream, so if you would like to take your own break, now is the perfect time. I will be switching over to Monster Care Simulator since we are stuck here. But if you want to play some words on stream, have fun with that. And as usual, appreciate you guys for bearing with. I will see you guys shortly. I don't know why my voice keeps dying, but it's fine. And yeah, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you for bearing with. You guys are awesome.